Well, what a incredible victory for the kingdom. One last ship in the hands of evildoers, smugglers, ruiners of lives, killers. We can be certain that nobody will be sailing this ship with bad intentions. And, well, let's have a round of applause for the new owners of this ship. And they kind of all just give like a half-hearted, like 5 claps or so. Well, excellent job, everyone. Anything that's on that ship, other than those weapons, is yours for the taking, unless we find something else. What I would ask is that you get off the ship. We'll do a more thorough investigation looking through. If we find anything more of interest by tomorrow, maybe the afternoon, the ship will be yours. Any questions?
Yeah, what of the crew? The entire crew of the Sea Ghosts will we be escorting them off?
They're dead, Milo.
All of them?
We'll have that taken care of. Oh, no, not all of them. And then behind him, the 2 guards kind of drag the sleeping, naked captain up. No, not all of them. We have this one. And we'll have a cleaning crew expensed for the bodies, but unfortunately, you'll have to deal with the deck yourself. They don't...
Why?
Yeah.
Why have you... You murdered them. Why have you murdered them?
I exacted justice.
So you're the judge, jury, and executioner of this town all of a sudden?
Yet, Elliot, that's not your place to decide life or death. Trial. A lot of these, everybody that we've run into that has been forced into this trade by the captain here. A lot of these people didn't want to be here.
But did they have a choice?
I mean, you delivered their fate. Their choice was to work for the captain or die, and they've been given both. They died for trying to live.
Well, then I went back in time for them and made the right choice. You tell me, Paladin, traffic people, take them from their homes, rip children from the arms of their parents, screaming, maybe kill the parents and let the children watch. You do that, you steal, ripping livelihoods away from whole cities at a time, or you die. Which do you choose?
How do you think the rest of the council is going to handle this?
They'll handle it just fine. Answer me.
Is Manistrat up here yet?
Nope, she's staying on the dock.
I don't think... I mean, you must be a man of the highest distinction of honor if you think that you would choose death when it's staring you in the face. So for you to decide the fate of these people who had to make one of the hardest decisions any man or woman would face in a lifetime, in 1,000 lifetimes, for you to make that decision for them, that's unjust.
Might not have been their deaths on the line. It could have been their family. It could have been their own children who were being threatened over it. Would you not try to save your own child? The one that you throw at us trying to make this all seem like it's okay?
My child would watch me die. and would follow in my footsteps.
The
If given the
child would
choice.
die. Not you. You would watch your child die.
And then
I
we
want
would
no part.
ascend the mountain together.
I want no part of this.
This was not justice, Eleander. This was not justice.
Hold on. They were slave runners. The punishment for running slaves, at least in this part of the
To be
world,
murdered in their sleep?
is to be executed, yes. Public execution, private execution, I don't personally see the biggest difference. But it's kind of starting to make a little sense. You know, they were slave runners. They smuggled people. Do people who smuggle other living beings deserve to be treated like with respect and dignity? We're actually like considering this right now. Like, think about it. Think about it. No. Like they captured people. What he's saying, ripped them from their families. And you think we should let them live? Have them get a trial process? Really? These are the scum of the scum. My boot wouldn't even touch these people. They are scum. I think they got what they deserved. Think about it.
Why don't you take your nose out of his ass for a moment?
Well, I think I just don't think you want to see the reality, the truth to this situation.
How do we know that none of them were even under some sort of curse or spell?
What would
do we
have
know
given
that
you
any of them
the
were in their
idea
right
that there was
mind?
something like that going on?
We won't ever know now.
Well,
They
wouldn't we have
literally had-
known if the captain was knocked out? If he was the one controlling them? Same with the first mate?
No, there were multiple other people on the ship that took care of things.
So you're saying that someone who's not the captain and not the first mate was doing this mind controlling thing? Is that what you're alluding towards?
I don't know. It's a possibility. Someone could have been tricked into it. Or,
And it's a
again,
possibility-
blackmailed, Or
I can't. I actually like. You're standing up for these people.
You know
I
what,
am not
folks?
standing up for them. I am standing up for the way that they were murdered.
I don't see an issue with it. Sure, public execution would have been probably a little bit more entertaining, at least for the people of Saltmarsh. But you know how long it would have taken to go through that many public executions? Like, I'm sure the hangman is pretty busy and wouldn't have the time to tie that many nooses.
Let me ask you something, Peaches. Let me ask you. Let's say the corruption that you know seeps around these areas got in on this one. We lock them up. We give them their trial. No wrongdoing found. We sweep the ship. All we find is a bunch of weapons. All they get tried for is maybe some theft, maybe smuggling of goods. They get a couple years, they go back out, and more people get taken from their homes.
We have people here that we saved from being smuggled. They would have gotten their due.
Right, and it's their word against the corruption, sometimes that comes from the top.
Oh, really? From the top? Are you the top right now? Because this seems like you're trying to cover something up to me.
If you think that I'm the top of anything, because I'm a council member in our little corner of our little kingdom, on our little piece of the world, then you need to open your eyes.
You're certainly acting like yours is the only opinion and choice that matters. I'm done with this. And
Isn't he the head of the guard?
You're gonna fly. Okay. As of this moment, this ship is property of the Kingdom of Keeland, and its hand will be searching this ship tomorrow.
There it is.
Until then,
And when will we regain possession of the ship again?
well, like I said, it'll probably be in the afternoon when we're all done. We'll get rid of the bodies for you, probably tonight, actually. And tomorrow we'll do a thorough sweep of the ship. And Grix, you're looking a little taller. I think
I think I grew a backbone.
you might have as well.